Welcome to Dredgetown, where gold always flows. Right here in Skagway, just under your nose. Stuck in a time warp, the years never show. Dredgetown, I salute you from my head to my toe. Welcome again, it's Grizzly Jefferson one more time. Again, I'm going to tell you about myself a little bit this week. I've been telling you a lot about 1898, about the gold rush, and about Grizzly Anderson. But this is not the show about Grizzly Anderson, this is a show about me, Grizzly Jefferson. I'm going to tell you about me. I'm going to tell you about my childhood. See, when I was young, my mama used to come up to me and she used to say, Grizzly Wizzly. That's what she'd call me, Mr. Grizzly Wizzly. She didn't call me Mr. Grizzly Wizzly. That's what people call me today. But back then, she just called me Grizzly Wizzly. She would say, what are you doing with your life? You got to take stock, you got to look at what you're doing, and you got to think. And she used to tell me this all the time. And what happened was, remember I told you about my story when I went to Barbados and there weren't any bears over there, so I left? So what happened was, I went back to Florida first, and I talked to my mom, and she said, Grizzly Wizzly, you gotta take stock of what you're doing. So I did, and I took stock of what I was doing. I decided I need to do something more with my life. So I stole this bulldozer. You see that? Look at that. And I drove it. I drove it all the way down from Florida to Alaska, and I crashed it right here. That's how actually I got up to Alaska in the first place. This bulldozer right over here. Pretty impressive. It's just been staying here for 120 years. It's impressive, especially because back in 1898 they didn't have bulldozers like this model over here. So I don't know how I found it, but I stole it, and whoever the owner is, I'm sure he is mad. But that's it for me today. I'm just going to show you one more time. Look at that bulldozer. Look at that lovely machine. Somebody's looking for it. Somebody's looking for it. They won't get it. It's mine. I will bid you adieu. Have a wonderful rest of your week.